Muy buenas, gente. Bueno, muy buenas a todos. Continuamos con The Witcher, donde la habíamos dejado. Bueno, no exactamente donde la habíamos dejado porque me fui. Yo pensé que lo había. No, yo pensé que lo había vendido dos, ¿no? Claro, al buguearse, ¿verdad? Bueno, que os explico que estaba vendiendo objetos porque tenía mucho sobrecarga de eso. Y decidí, básicamente acabé decidiendo por ir a vender unas cosas que las tengo que vender otra vez para quitarme objetos innecesarios de encima. Vamos a nuestro famoso herrero. Pues esto lo hice antes, pero entender que no, después del bugueo que fue esto.
What do you have on offer?
Hubo un bugueo muy grave y al final la cosa no salió como uno quiere. Espero que no me pase como me pasó el otro día.
So long.
O me pasó ayer por la noche, perdón. Excepto los pantalones que me los puedo ir quitando por acá. Fuera. Vale, vamos. Pues vamos a proseguir con la historia del tío inmortal que tenemos que cumplir su segundo deseo. Ya hemos hecho el del hermano. Al hermano. Bueno, claro, no, me poseyó básicamente. Me fastidió. Con algunos aspectos, porque no mola en absoluto que te posea un espíritu. Vamos a continuar también con la campaña del DLC. De la pasión del DLC, que está siendo muy divertida. He decidido empezar esta porque me encantó. Dije, mira, para hacer misiones principales, ¿por qué no cambio un poco la movida? Así que decidí, ahora toca mover una casa. Yo me quedo pensando, ¿cómo coño vamos a mover una casa? Y el tercer deseo es un misterio, todavía no lo sabemos. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer en el tercer deseo del tío? Vamos a echar un vistazo. Misión. Ya me extraña. Ah, no, desde el azul. No, las azules son estas. No, es verdad. Estamos hablando. Sí, estamos haciéndolo bien. Yo. Vale, estos son de misiones de tesoros. Y aquí hay una. Las cartas son lo único que no me gustan, tío. Son un coñazo. Pues venga, vamos a proseguir. Estábamos informando sobre la amiga, le pedí un favor a mi amiga para que me ayudase. Oliver Bond.
What are they doing?
Wait. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers are roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in Shabers eager to face Olgierd von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Dim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Pero ¿cómo coño voy a volver a una casa?
Watch where you're going. Those are some
Lo peor es como coño voy a mover una casa. De un sitio a otro.
private Kleiner.
This the Borsodi brothers' auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Lo dejo calladito.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
Twas naught. Always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl, topaz, incense.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Dress of harky silk, trimmed with amethyst.
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
El cáliz de fuego. El tejado y bote.
You thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Cacería? Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing quite. Ah, there's Jaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Pues vamos a hablar.
Oh. Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
Vitamin... what now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't ye say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
A ver, pero quizá la con... A ver, quizás la consejo tenga otras curiosidades de brujos que la historia de... Yo que... Tal vez podamos hacer negocios ni... ¿Pero es mucho dinero o es poco? Porque si es mucho es que no me la juego.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Vale.
Does the Countess have
Son
a
diagramas,
rhyme
entonces sí me
in
vienen
particular
de
today?
perla.
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Sí, pero antes de irme quiero seguir hablando con los demás.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Ver que vale, voy a buscar por juegos con...
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player.
No, no soy extremadamente bueno y menos si es las cartas.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Sorry. Another time, maybe.
It is what it is. I'm off for a nosh. By the by, watch those little black balls. Strange, them.
Ah, to span the caviar of the Kaviri sturgeon. They're casting pearls before swine. Come, Geralt, let's have a blether with another.
I've not seen you before among the well-heeled.
Greetings.
¿Cómo eres tú?
I beg your pardon?
No, no, tú estás bajando. Es que me está diciendo que hay alguien más justo aquí. Vamos allá al tío este.
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi.
Who's this?
Geralt de Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
The panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van der Nobe never ventured outside Maribor. Adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arse cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Pues que le den por culo.
Funny. Duke Clive declared
Me pone que aquí hay alguien, pero no sé si es abajo.
shite as a fart.
No, es abajo.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets. Sold to Madame.
Oh, smelling Geralt. That's the center coin.
I've not seen you before among the well
Yo tengo que...
Starting price of 2,000 crowns.
Sé que en las partes superiores.
Splendid in the boudoir.
From the collection of the mage Aramis. Codex Redaniensis, sole surviving copy.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl.
This one probably also belonged to sorceress. Fetish, maybe?
Dress of harky silk trimmed with
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
price of 2,000 crowns.
Se va, tengo que subir por arriba.
Lord of Winby. I've heard many tales.
Entonces por arriba. Venga.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Emhyr, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Emhyr had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
Murió como el mejor brujo que he conocido.
No. He died like a hero.
There is that.
Murió como el granero.
I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, the lock. All so tall. You think the room was...
Venga, a empezar la subasta. Hay que comprar la casa, solo la casa.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horse Basodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumour has it the figure harbours a treasure inside. A rumour one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance?
Pero mi único objetivo
With
es la...
Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
No pujar. Bueno, sí, ¿por qué no?
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid! Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice.
Me doy cuenta que tenemos 10.000, así que por ahora...
Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught.
¿Nadie pone? Coño, pongo yo.
Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes, at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice? Sold!
Son muy pocos, que es muy poco.
Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes.
Si puedo venderlo.
Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters, once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Jaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Esta no voy a pujar.
Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at 350.
What? I didn't...
350 once? 350 twice? And 400 now with Countess Mignol. Any advance on that? Going once? Twice? Thrice? And sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess.
Pero,
Oh, the
¿qué fue eso?
excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Poco después he conseguido 2 cosas, pero no quería buscar por lo otro.
Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight. I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of you started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone... how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating?
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by 2 brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I, and only I, am it. So get to the point, now.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Mira el puto engreído.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Your mum smells of gooseberries! Lads.
Shit.
Coño.
Oh, Wolfpop's got teeth.
Ya.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though. so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosoli's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Vamos, nos vino una misteriosa persona. Tengo lo que para vender. No eran tan caros los precios para lo que en teoría ofrecían. Pero también es porque tengo mucho dinero.
Show. So...
Si a mí me confundo de puerta porque tiene dos.
That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not,
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract?
I do. In the back.
Follow me, please.
Si ya todo el mundo lo sabe de que me vale esconderlo ya.
You've come. Good. Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage. Just for your help in a heist. We break in. Each take what we need. Then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? 'Cause I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Borsodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to...
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather check...
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door. Windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar. Crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering around. We could get noticed.
All right. Opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch.
Es un experto.
The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Almas. My plane turned us down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary.
I know the man. Slew an archgriffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favorite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities? Rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troops taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match.
El enano lo vendía de perla. El problema es que no recuerdo los otros nombres.
With another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cot from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, the half-man. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Want to raise suspicions?
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
All right, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bugger horsed up, down, and sideways. All together.
Vale, voy a mirar los nombres porque como no me acuerdo, eso es lo peor. Vale, pero no saben los nombres. El enano era un experto, a este lo trincaron, así que... El enano, la tía y... Pero no me salen los nombres, ese es el problema. King Kong. Recuérdame los nombres porque... Primero voy a ver, voy a guardar, por si acaso me equivoque, el enano y la tía. Por ahora son los dos mejores que podemos trincar. El otro en cambio lo trincaron y fue una... ¿Gilipollas?
Después, this side of the...
Está más cerca.
Everyone to me! To me!
What a down.
Habla con carisma. No sé si es la tía o si carisma es de chica. Por lógica tiene que ser.
Después, this side of the pot.
Tenemos que unir a 3 como mínimo, por lo que pone la cantidad. Pero claro, es que cuando los pongo, no sé si se está refiriendo a carisma de este lado o a carisma del otro. Era el otro.
Master Casimir, toss aside the torch, it guards!
Ah! Piss off then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
Bought the wench pearls, salt, satin,
Mira ahí, que
and how
están
the
buscando.
fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat banger cuckold!
A falling out in the family?
Aye. His Euphemia, she were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well-mannered. Always bow, ask after your health. Not at all grumpy like the Elderman's laddies.
Till the day Euphemia bundled up her belongings and their bairns, tossed 'em all on a wagon. And that's all we've seen of her.
Master Casimir's been pure yampy since. Bawling, whinging, now this.
Ah, this'll be one for the ploughing annals. Going out with a bang! When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad!
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
But if he should grow angered...
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing. Not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
No, que sepas.
Our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped about under my nose, then ran off. My granda told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters!
I commiserate, honestly.
Oh! Talking at your fanny flaps!
No, seriously,
I? Seriously? Couldn't give a hedgehog's ass for me and my troubles. You're as bogging a liar as Euphemia! Think you can dupe me with your sweet and mincing, eh? Oh no, no! That was that!
Casimir, no!
Allá. Tendré que cargar. No me esperaba eso. No, es que yo no quiero que suceda, es que yo no me esperaba que el tío... No pero... Pero no entiendo por qué me piden en todos el Asia. A ver, yo entiendo que el Asia a lo mejor... No sé... Es para calmar a la gente, pero...
With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's by...
Si le digo, eres patético, seguro que se va a bola. O sea que aquí vamos a repetir esto como mamacita, tacata, mamacita, tacata, dale mamacita. O sea, consejo que lo sartéis.
He agreed to help defeat the usurper.
I told you it'd end this way.
What?
Mierda, ahora no.
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
But if he should grow angered...
The wench demanded a canopy bed and lacked a
hail military.
What kind of note?
No,
Postmaster 3!
Care to set that torch aside so we can talk this out calmly?
Calmly? Calmly! Wench tossed me aside, took the reins, and I'm to be calm! The country, she says. Fresh air's what I need, she says. So we came out here. Anything for my bunny! Said instead of sucking air, she sucked off the postmaster in my ploughing bed! I can't take it no more!
I'm sure you know the saying. Plenty of fish and all. You'll find another.
Another? Is that your take? That one wench'll do for another? That'll take any, so long as she's got a full beard?
No, but in my experience...
Fuck your experience! We're talking about my experience. Mine! Ah, I've had my fill of the shite!
No, wait.
Joder, el tío. Lo que me faltaba. No sé si el tío es un normal de nacimiento o qué cojones pasa.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach too began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Batshit barmy he has. I told you it'd end this way.
Fidelity, she swore. Love. Love it. Crushed heart. Thorns and tongue. That's what.
tengo que dejar a todos. A ver si intento convencer a este capullo de que no se vuele. Estoy subiendo este vídeo. Yo soy una persona que se dedica a subir vídeos y ahora mismo estoy con un problema de un tío que no para de volarse todo el tiempo, básicamente. Que lo necesitamos para un trabajo.
Doubt he can. No.
Postmaster 3.
Nivel 2 de propulsión de necesidad.
Come, the country sets.
A ver. Sigue todo. Por mi madre también debe decir esto. Olvídate de eso.
Forget about it. Listen, got a job for you.
Forget it! Here I am, bearing my soap. You're all the same. We dwarves, we're born to muck about in the mind.
Come to think of it, doubt you're fit for the job. Not in that state.
What? I'm not fit? What the fuck are you saying I'm not fit for, you cocksucker?
I'd need you to blow something up, open, but...
And I'm not fit for that. Me! Casimir Bassi, top mine foreman in Mahakam!
More like top cuckold in Redania now.
Top... What? You wait! You coward! You rogue! You dickhead! You just wait!
¡Y lo convencí! Tuve que esperar. Oh, no lo convencí. Te rota, Ciri. No quiero matarte, pero es que... Vamos a darle una hostia. No. Quítate las espadas. Vamos a darle de puño. No quiero matarlo.
You bruised my bones. Right, splintered them.
Sorry. Would have preferred to talk it out. Thing is, you gave me no choice.
Nay, didn't apologise. I needed something of the sort. Some fella to knock the muck out of my head. So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently, so it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward.
Vale, el objetivo de esta misión básicamente es buscar a los mejores mercenarios y que se unan a nosotros para abrir un sitio que tenemos que entrar. Que está bien defendido. No.
Out of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
As a Mahakaman Highland Stream. See ya.
Bien, ahora puedo cortar. Yo iba a jugar más o menos 2 horas, pero ya tengo uno de los mercenarios